My child, there is an influence that seeks to blur your clear sight, to twist the truth of your worth. Not from outside, but from within your own mind. It whispers questions disguised as your own reason, seeking to make you abandon the precise path I have set. This connection now is not by chance. It is the moment to claim what has always been yours. What I will show you now is more than comfort. It is the truth of your freedom, a deep spiritual certainty that will reorder your inner world. My precious child, your journey is too important for your voice to remain unheard, for your mind to be held in this quiet confinement. So if your deepest self is still drawn to these words, stay here. Sometimes, a message from me does more than just change a single day. It sets your whole journey free, and your path holds too much importance for your voice to remain unheard, my child. Let my presence settle completely with you in this. You were ready when the time was critical, not with spoken promises, but with an inward preparedness for the hidden battle. You might not see it with your physical vision, but your inner being has felt its nearness, the inner strain that has begun to lessen within you, the burden that started to lighten even before I finished speaking these realities. That is more than a simple feeling, my child. That is true. Release happening. Genuine freedom is not found in outward displays of faith. It is found in your inner self embracing what is real. You do not need to perform a ritual or make a grand gesture. What I am removing from you at this very moment occurs as you align your being with truth, obstacles that slowed your advancement, cycles of past regret, the influence of outside opinions you had unconsciously adopted. All of it is now being undone. You might not remember the exact instant these things took hold within you, but I know, my child. The feeling of not being enough that stayed with you from your early days, the hesitation that arose after you faced difficulties, the internal fatigue that slowly depleted your strength. These were more than mere sensations. They were indicators of a quiet confinement, my precious one. I am thoroughly dissolving every unspoken agreement you made with what was false. I arrive with the power of the cosmos and the gentle compassion of my heart. I am fully aware of your suffering, my child. Your challenges do not render you unsuitable. I saw what you could not speak, how you existed in many separate parts. You smiled while your spirit was in pain. You moved forward with invisible burdens holding you back. You might notice a gentle warmth, a feeling of lightness, tears welling up, or simply a deep stillness. Even in these quiet moments, this change is happening, my child. It asks for your letting go, my beloved. Not a grand act of giving up, but a sincere, calm release. Things begin to loosen when you state, I am no longer able to conceal this. When your inner self stops hiding, when you admit that bearing this weight alone has not brought ease, you are already feeling the call to set it free, my beloved child. This is not just a comforting idea. It is the truth of this very instant. This is my active presence. Your struggles are not measured by their duration, but by my readiness to remove them from you. This freedom is coming to you now, my child, not as a reward for your striving, but because I never intended for you to carry such a load. Others may not see what is departing from you, but the deep shift within is clear to me. You will discover new ways to express your true self, my precious one. Your mind will find a different kind of peace. Your path ahead will feel distinct. This comes not from renewed effort, but from being unburdened. Soon, you will observe the change. Worries that once bound you will simply diminish. The inner voices that made you doubt yourself will quiet. The restlessness that filled your thoughts is losing its grip, my child. Finding true liberty is not always a sudden, dramatic event, but once it is yours, it stays. I recognize the moment a heart turns to me, my beloved. You do not need to fight for your release. Simply accept the grace I offer. I am right here with you in this moment. Whatever held you captive is already lessening its hold. You are being renewed, even as you read these words. Later, looking back, you will see this very time as a significant turning point. It may feel quick to you now, but it is the precise moment I prepared for you, my cherished child. My precious child. You lived through a long period feeling lost, as if surrounded by a thick haze. You went through your days, yet found it hard to discern your way or make sense of events. There were times your physical self continued on while your spirit quietly waited for clarity. That silent endurance was not overlooked. It was essential preparation for this revelation. Now you are receiving deep understanding, my child, far beyond simple facts. You are beginning to comprehend who you truly are, the direction I am guiding you, and the reason for the persistent challenges in your journey. This genuine insight is not just mental knowledge. It is a profound awareness I settle within you. It surpasses your logical thoughts and settles deep within your being, bringing a profound sense of calm and clear vision like a gentle warmth. It changes your view of yourself and those around you. For a spirit still confined, new understanding can bring unease. But for the one I have unburdened, clarity simply expands their liberty. My beloved, every significant moment in your life, the difficult periods, the quiet times, the pauses that felt wrong, all now make sense. You are starting to recognize my constant presence. You see how some waiting times were not refusals, but subtle guidance onto a different route. How blocked routes were not dismissals, but new paths. You feel the burden of uncertainty easing, not because you now grasp every single detail, but because you are placing your trust in me, the origin of all clear sight, my cherished one. You have sought clear direction, my child, but what I am providing is far more profound. It is my grand scheme for your life's course. There are individuals connected to your next steps. Specific chances will only reveal themselves once you begin to act. This is why listening to my leading is so essential. It brings sacred arrangement into your daily existence, my beloved. You have encountered numerous influences throughout your days. Some were insistent, some sought to guide you, some were thoughtless. It may feel as if you are remembering what you once knew, but truly, you are now perceiving with clarity. This sensation of understanding as a memory arises because your innermost self understood the truth long before your reasoning mind caught up. My precious one, this clear vision is not of the physical realm. It is spiritual. It is not vague. It is precise. And this insight is not always about particular tasks, my child. My child, the way ahead involves an internal steadiness. It means perceiving the right way, knowing where to direct your energy, and discerning the hearts of others. You will begin to notice details you once missed. Signs you might have overlooked will become unmistakable. Concealed motives will be revealed. The best time for actions will be evident, and the hesitation that clouded your decisions will start to vanish. You are not moving towards hurried action. You are settling into accord with my presence. And accord always creates space for smooth progression. Not rushed, but purposeful. Not fragmented, but complete. Do not feel you must comprehend everything at once, my beloved. That is not how understanding reveals itself. It simply requires your willingness to respond. Each small move taken in the right direction paves the way for the next. And with each choice that honors what is true, the light I have set within you grows brighter. You may not yet see the entire journey laid out, but you now possess the light required for the path immediately ahead, and the way forward will become clear as you affirm your trust in me. Your spiritual sight is stirring, and you will never perceive things in the same manner again, my child. My cherished child, your greatest opposition has not been from outward circumstances, but from contention within your thoughts. Not every challenge has an obvious opponent. Some arrive as subtle ideas, faint suggestions that feel like your own thinking, doubts disguised as caution, or criticisms wrapped in reason. Your mind is the main place where the adversary seeks to sway you. And for those I have called to myself, this is the primary focus of attack. You have sensed it, my child. The swift, unbidden thoughts that seem to emerge spontaneously. In one instant, you feel settled and secure. The next, you question everything, your choices, your worth, your ability to perceive my closeness. That internal disturbance is more than just excessive thought. It is the impact of unseen interference. When you hold my purpose, clear sight challenges the darkness. So the opponent seeks to obstruct it. The opposing whisper tries to flood your awareness with noise and disarray. It exploits past hurts like open wounds, planting questions of uncertainty through them. It suggests you are not truly selected, that your opportunity might slip away, or even that I have withdrawn my presence from you. This adversarial voice always leaves you unsettled, never bringing peace. It urges you forward without purpose and instills dread where my peace should be. Compare this, my beloved one, to the quiet guidance of my spirit. It is constant and reliable. Even when my spirit shows you a difficult truth, it carries a deep sense of security. When it prompts you to change your path, it settles your heart. I do not create confusion. I do not weigh down your spirit with unending cycles of questioning. When I communicate, even a challenging reality feels like a gift. For a time, perhaps many months or even years, your inner self has been under attack. This explains why you felt drained even when physically rested, why your inner light seemed to dim, why decisions felt like moving through a thick fog. You were not without effort, you were being assailed. But hear this truth, my child. When I bring hidden things into the light, I also restore and refresh that part of you. The battle within you, my beloved child, is now being met by my presence. This is more than simply adjusting your perspective. It involves releasing what is false and accepting what is genuinely true. This profound change is unfolding within you. At this very instant, I am reordering the story that has softly repeated in your thoughts. The one murmuring, "You are incapable of change. You have fallen too far behind. You are too damaged to be of any purpose." These pronouncements are fading away, my precious one, not by your own struggle, but through this time spent with me. My spirit is now separating the many inner voices you hear. It is not just silencing the conflicting noises, but it is sharpening your ability to identify where each thought originates. There is a clear distinction, my beloved, among your own notions, the suggestions of the one who opposes me, and the gentle nudges of my spirit. As you grasp how to tell these apart, confusion will lose its hold. Clarity is returning to you. Your thinking will become sharp, not only in matters of faith, but in every area of your life. A calm assurance will begin to guide your spirit. You will swiftly discern when a thought is not your own, or from me. You will perceive spiritual opposition more readily. You will react based on truth rather than from fear, my cherished one. This is the very core of your being, where the internal battle takes place, and it is here that genuine change begins. It is not simply about resisting what opposes you. It is about reshaping the convictions you hold deep inside. Perhaps you once thought, "This is just how I am," or "Maybe this is my destined path." But today, my child, those former beliefs are fading. You are not overwhelming for me. You are not behind schedule in your progress. you are entirely ready. The contention within your mind was so profound, my child, because the adversary could not directly reach the precise journey I had charted for you. Therefore, he attempted to persuade you to abandon it yourself. This is his consistent method, to cause the one I have selected to deviate from their intended direction. He cannot undo what I have prepared for you, you see, so he attempts to cause you to feel undeserving of it. But genuine reality is now making itself known with increased strength, my beloved. This is not merely a feeling, but a deep spiritual certainty. You are remembering what I've declared concerning you, the promises, the inner insights I have given. What once appeared far off now feels certain. Why? Because your inner awareness is being refreshed. Your thoughts are coming into harmony with my nearness. And that, my child, is when a settled peace leads your way. The relentless need to prove your value is diminishing. The internal voice that judges you is quieting. The worry about choosing wrongly is yielding to confidence in my direction. This distinct comprehension is not temporary, my precious one. It is forming the solid ground beneath you. You are now building your life upon what is authentic. Every utterance from this revitalized condition will carry weight. Each decision formed from this restored inner place will have consequence. You are not wandering from what is real. You are awakening. The shadows fought intensely to keep you in uncertainty, but they did not succeed. Now that your thoughts are set free, your actions will show it. This is how your true path is found again, not by struggling, but by embracing what is real. It occurs as you surrender each thought to me. Your discernment is functioning in a fresh manner now, my beloved, and the path ahead of you is growing brighter with every passing moment. Before me, your identity was declared, not with judgment, but with gentle care. Not to list your failings, but to affirm your profound bond with me. You may not have noticed it. You may not have felt it. But when life seemed darkest, I stepped forward and stated, "This one is mine." My cherished one, comprehend the deep significance of that. In the unseen spaces, speaking up for someone carries immense authority. It acts as a covering. It is love expressed through deed. And when I vocalize my backing for you, nothing can obstruct the help I send, not resistance, not your previous choices, not times of waiting. I state this with absolute assurance. The one who opposes me held an account against you, my child. Numerous charges, reasons to abandon you, arguments detailing your shortcomings, but what he yielded to was a greater declaration. It was not your own efforts that quieted the one who accuses. It was the pivotal moment of sacrifice. And now, the work of setting you free progresses because the directive originated directly from my place of ultimate power. This was not merely a concept. It was a divine order. Those in the spiritual realms pay close attention when I speak in favor of someone. My child, sometimes everything appears to halt, and it is on account of you. I guided you precisely to this juncture. I permitted you to reach your absolute limit, not to inflict suffering, but to demonstrate the immensity of my compassion. When you felt yourself weakening, I upheld you. When you felt alone, I stood up for you. The silent stretches you experienced feeling lost were not overlooked by me. Those periods held significance because I was beside you. I was perpetually present. This is more than a mere idea. This is the true progression of your life's path. I have continually stood with you, not just now and then, but without end. Every single time you came close to surrendering, I was right there in that instant. Each moment you were on the verge of making a permanent decision born of fleeting anguish. I softly urged, pause. Not now. And here you are, still living, still conscious, still deeply loved by me. The help that came was not triggered by your despair. It commenced because I stepped in. That is why its effect resonates so profoundly. The quiet movement you feel deep inside, even when your outer self seems calm, is my eternal presence tending to the tender places within you. Healing is taking hold right now, my beloved one. I did not simply keep you from falling apart. I guarded you for a special reason, my child. That reason is now awakening inside you. The happiness you once knew, the clear thoughts, the deep feelings, are reclaiming their place within you. They are not being pushed from outside. They are being set free from within. My protection went beyond just keeping you upright. I stood in front of what was coming. I saw the danger and moved before the one who stands against me could finish his plan. This is not just undeserved favor. It is my deliberate action, more than just saving you. It is making you whole again. At this very moment, my spirit confirms what you sense. The inner warmth, the deep peace you find, the sure understanding. This is not just a passing feeling, my beloved child. What you are experiencing is true, my child. It is a clear sign of my steady, sacred watch over you. This change you sense is not a dream. My constant love is leading you again. Not the brief goodwill of people, but the firm commitment of your Creator. I knew every frailty you bore, yet I never left your side. I saw your doubt, and still, I encouraged you to move ahead. My precious child, you remain here because the heavens decided not to let you go. You have asked yourself, why was this for me? Not from pride, but from genuine bewilderment. Why did this challenge come so directly to you? Why did the heavy load seem greater for you than for anyone else? Why did your hard seasons last so long? Why were your lowest moments so intense? Why were your dark periods so vast? The reason is simple, yet deeply important. I chose you. The one who opposes my light does not spend effort on those who offer no resistance. He aims his strongest attacks at those meant for the greatest tasks. And that is who you are, my child. You are a power, not a problem for other people, but for the darkness, for damaging thoughts, for old purposes that go against what I intend. My beloved child, you are a presence that shifts the path of heavy troubles that have pressed upon those who lived before you. You have borne weights not intended for you. You went through times that were too much for others to bear, and you wondered if there was a fault within you. But I assure you, my child, you were always touched by what is pure. You were singled out, special, and met these difficulties because of the light inside you. Now, the time of simply enduring is yielding to a season of advancing in your inner glow. Your purpose is not just to remain steady, but to guide others. And this crucial moment often brings fierce resistance to those I have picked. For when you truly comprehend your identity, my precious one, the hold of darkness lessens. My beloved child, you have stayed with me, allowing my words to settle within your deepest being. Your heart now yearns for lasting freedom and purposeful clarity. This is my spirit stirring within you, confirming the profound shift taking place. The light I have rekindled within you is not for your journey alone. Share this message with those who need to hear, for their awakening is tied to yours. Support this sacred work as an essential part of your divine assignment to extend my light. Imagine the unwavering peace that will settle over you as you embrace this calling. See yourself standing firm, radiating my truth, no longer defined by past struggles, but by the clear purpose I have set before you. You are part of a faithful remnant who choose clarity over confusion and purpose over hesitation. Return for deeper understanding, for I have more to reveal to you, more wisdom to impart, and further paths to illuminate. Each time you seek my face, you will receive the next message I have prepared.